Hi everyone, my name is Yutong Wen. Today I'm going to present our paper User-Guided Generative Source Separation, which I conducted in collaboration with my advisors Minje and Paris. The traditional VBDO setup is limited. It separates a mixture into 4 fixed stems, but it does not support extraction of arbitrary instruments. To address this, we propose a system that can extract the target source based on user inputs. Here is an example. Here's the mixture. Here's the user input. Da 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 da. And here's the system output. We propose 2 kinds of user guidance. The first is mimicry, where users can hum or play instruments over the melody of the target instrument they want to extract. The second is masking, where user can draw a mask onto the mel spectrogram to highlight the regions where they think the target instruments may appear. And this enables a more flexible way of separation. We use a diffusion model for separation, allowing for cleaner and more natural audio output, which is often hard to achieve with predictive models. Here's our proposed diffusion model. Our architecture uses a twin unit design. The score unit is responsible for the generation part, and it functions as the standard diffusion backbone, while a parallel conditional unit is responsible for all the additional inputs. Here we have mixture, mel, mask, and mimicry. For data curation, we construct a mixture using the target source plus the background music. We also need to match the user input to the target source. Since there's no existing dataset with aligned mimicry and ground truth stems, we generate the data using a waveform MIDI aligned dataset. And from the MIDI data, we synthesize the mimicry waveforms using various virtual instruments. Here is an example. Suppose we have this MIDI data. In the dataset, the ground truth will sound like. And we simulate our mimicry waveform based on this MIDI data as well. And it sounds like. For the mask condition, we simulate the user-drawn mask from the target source. This is done by applying a Gaussian filter to the ground truth spectrogram. To make the simulation more realistic, we applied augmentations such as pitch shifts and onset misalignments to reflect real-world user inputs. For evaluation, we here present the SDR result compared to a mask prediction baseline, which we configured using the same model architecture. We grouped the instruments into 10 categories and evaluated our model across them. Our approach achieved a strong overall score of 10.46 dB SDR. We also conducted a subjective evaluation. The first section aims to assess the separation quality. The result is given by this plot. Here, the x-axis is the release score and the y-axis are system labels. The result shows that our model's output was really very close to the ground truth and outperformed the baseline. We also ran a timbre preservation test, as diffusion models are known to predict audio with a timbre shift. However, our result was still really higher than the baseline. This highlights the perceptual advantages of generative modeling. Thank you.